Yes, guys, I hope you are good. Thanks for checking in with me today for me to talk you through the best exercise when it comes to your weight loss goals this new year. So first and foremost, you won't need any equipment for this and you won't need a gym floor, okay? It doesn't require any of that. First things, if you can do me a favor and just grab a pen and a piece of paper. You can pause this video if you need to, but it's really important you grab that pen and piece of paper. I'll give you a couple of secs to grab that. Perfect. Right guys, once you've got a pen and piece of paper, I need you to write, the first exercise, I need you to write down 5 things, okay? These are cardio, protein intake, calorie deficit, resistance training, and NEAT, which is the activity you do outside of the gym, okay? So it's 5 things. I'll go from again, cardio, protein intake, calorie deficit, resistance training, and NEAT. Just write those down for me. Perfect. Right, your next exercise is, I want you to label those 5 things in the order of what you feel is the most important when it comes to your weight loss goals. So 1 to 5, with 1 being the highest priority and 5 being the lesser of the priorities when it comes to losing weight. Please just write down a number, 1 to 5, by those 5 things. I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that. Perfect. Right, and this is the whole idea of this exercise. So lots of people have different concepts and different ideas when it comes to what's most important when it comes to your weight loss goals. So, number 1 and the most important out of those 5 things is a calorie deficit. Okay, you might have heard that term before. What a calorie deficit refers to, I'll break it down really simply, is link it back to an energy balance. Okay, so an energy balance is when the calories that you're putting in are exactly the same as your energy output, so the calories that you're burning, okay, and you will stay the same weight. If you were to consume more calories than you're burning, you'll put on weight, and if you were to consume less calories or burn more calories than you're putting in, you will always elicit weight loss. So really important, if you are not in a calorie deficit, you will not lose weight, okay? With that said, the best way to sort of create that deficit is the likes of your fitness trackers, where you can sort of set yourself a daily goal and try and see how many calories you're burning on a daily basis. Things like MyFitnessPal or food trackers, where you're able to actually track the foods and the drinks that you put in to sort of have an idea and scope as to how many calories you're putting in versus how many calories you're putting out. Perfect. Right. Next one, number 2. What have you guys got? It is number 2. Most important is NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. A scientific word, but we'll break it really down into what is the exercise that you do outside sleeping, eating, and planned exercise. So say, for example, if you're an office worker or an active person, that refers to your NEAT. Say, for example, if you get more steps in, that refers to your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So it's not your planned gym activity, it's everything outside of that. And you can influence that. It's a really important factor, and you can influence that, for example, with your walk to the shops rather than driving. It could be that you normally eat lunch at your desk, but you could get active and actually walk before your lunch, etc. There's loads of different things that you can do to influence that. Right, the third one. So, what have you guys got down for that? The third one, most important, is your protein intake, okay? I'm a firm believer you need to ensure you're getting a good source and a varied and mixed source of protein in each meal throughout the day, okay? The reason being, the protein in itself has a thermic effect of food. So when you consume protein, it burns more calories consuming proteins than it does that carbs and fats. Also, with a high protein diet, it might well mean that you will burn more calories each and every day. And also, it's really effective when it comes to muscle recovery also. I would personally suggest setting yourself a goal of a minimum of 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight, okay? That's a really good sort of amount to focus on to make sure you get enough in your diet. And make sure you get it from a good variety of sources. That's number 3. Right, perfect. We've got 2 more to go then. So, number 4 and number 5. We've got resistance training and we've got cardio, okay? Number 4, what have you guys got? Number 4 is resistance training, okay, guys? And again, let me explain this one. The reason why resistance training is so good when it comes to weight loss, there's a multitude of factors. Resistance training can refer to bodyweight exercises, dumbbells, kettlebells, sort of your barbells, lots of different weighted exercises, okay? The reason being is that with resistance training, it increases the afterburn after you exercise, okay? And the other thing is with resistance training, it actually increases your muscle mass. Please don't fear that you're going to come out looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger by doing resistance training, okay? It takes a lot to build muscle mass, but by increasing the size of your muscles, it actually increases the amount of calories you burn at rest, okay? So that's a huge positive effect, okay? And that's something I would always really focus on as part of a weight loss routine. And the last one, number 5, cardio, which often is actually put almost in the foremost of what people think is most important when it comes to weight loss. And this is a really good sort of thing to highlight as part of this video, is that cardio has its place, and cardio is absolutely brilliant if you enjoy it. But when you first start your fitness journey, or you walk onto a gym floor, please do not feel that the first thing you need to do is do endless amounts of jogging, okay, or rowing. It's exercise. It's all about enjoyment. It's all about enjoying what you do, okay? So cardiovascular training, absolutely, it's a great thing to do. But please, when it comes to your weight loss journey, don't beat yourself up and you think you must jog. You know, there's so many other ways that you can create weight loss and enjoy yourself whilst you do so. Guys, I hope that was really helpful. If you like this video, please just click like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much, guys.